Movies.
Hey guys, welcome back to I.E In Movies. Of course, my name's Erick Tarazon.
I'm Darlene Pacheco.
And today we actually have a special guest, the el jefe of all the podcasts. We have him here, the one and only Saul Gomez.
What's up, friends? How you guys doing? I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. I'm not a movie guy.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it's so weird hearing that you're nervous when you're in charge of everything. You're the nervous one.
I'm filling in for Sam. I got some big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Some clown shoes.
It's scary for us because we're in front of the boss man. We can't mess up right
kidding.
now. That's the scary part. That's the only scary part.
I'm taking notes this whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just mental notes. I'm like, dee, dee. You know when you're taking like when you're doing a driving test and you think you're doing fine, and in the corner of your eye you see the guy just write something.
Yeah, and you're just
He's like, don't worry about what I'm writing.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
like just keep driving.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You know.
So now let's get it. Where we at? Where we hidden?
So we're talking. Of course, we're gonna hit the movie that everyone was waiting for, Bullet Train. Everyone liked it. We all know Brad Pitt. Bad Bunny's
Bunny.
in it.
Mm-hmm.
Little Benito.
My favorite.
Really?
Yeah, he was cute.
Yeah, honestly, the cast was pretty stacked.
He was basically like this. Oh, where'd he go?
Yeah, once he got off the screen, I left the movie theater. Literally, once
Mentally?
I left. I literally walked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to a premiere. That shit was not a premiere, a screening.
Screening, yeah. How was that? How was that for you guys?
It was sick. There's a lot of people, a lot of influencers. You get to see what'd you think? Like seeing influencers in real life in the wild.
Honestly, I kept telling him I was a weirdo. I was like, all right, keep your cool. Don't be lame. And he was just like,
I was being lame.
you were not. You were the one just being super casual about it. Like,
Exactly.
this is like an everyday thing. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, these people look like the real thing. And then
They look like influencers.
yeah, and the fact that we didn't even get ID'd asking for wine, I was like,
they're not IDing at all, just giving out drinks.
Let me putting it on blast like that. That's fucked up.
For real, they're not gonna invite me ever again.
yeah,
No, next time there's gonna be so much security. He's like, someone fucking talked about it.
we're of age. We're of age.
Yeah.
So we're fine.
That was cool. Meeting. Yeah, I mean, there's some people where you look at and you're like, I don't really want to talk to you. Like they just give off like a stuck up vibe.
Yeah, like they're just.
Yeah, so there's a couple of people like that. I was like, I'm not gonna go talk to them. And then there's even people I knew who I had mutual friends of, and I knew that they knew me,
That was crazy.
but they didn't want to they didn't come up
to you.
We were even in the bathroom at the exact same time, and I was like, I know you know me, bro, but I'm not gonna say.
You
hi.
didn't want to be like, hey, it's you,
Yeah.
and it's that awkward.
And that's the thing. I didn't know his name, so I was like, I can't say hi because I don't know his name. But maybe he thought the same thing. Maybe he didn't know my name. He didn't want to say hi. But we have like a lot of mutual.
so
friends.
you felt that
Felt the
energy,
tension.
like you guys were like,
Yeah,
Wait, so where was it at?
it was at a hotel. It was at the London.
the London.
The London.
I was waiting for the accent.
The London.
The London in West Hollywood. Yeah, it was a cool experience. It wasn't nothing too crazy. We just get there, we get some food, we get some drinks.
This guy.
Recliners? Was it
Nah, the seats were
No.
reclined, bro.
Honestly,
I didn't want to go then.
honestly,
Exactly.
I
Back was
actually
hurting.
liked like old school movie theaters.
Really?
I like the back pain and everything. I don't know. I just love it.
You
I
like
think
the
it's
stepping on popcorn when you're walking down the aisles?
Yeah.
The sticky floors,
She likes the bugs.
the
in
condoms
seat.
in the cup holders.
ew. So
The bugs in the
no,
seat.
no,
She likes
but
the scoliosis
that's what
when
I'm
you get up.
I thought the whole experience was really cool. Like the moment we got there, like I was already ready to be like, all right, I'm gonna pay for the what's it called, the valet.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh no, if you're with the what was it?
With Saul Gomez.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he's
If you're
like,
with the
yeah.
guy
and
who
I
does
rented
this.
out. It was actually my screening.
Do you know
rented
who
out
I
the whole
am?
thing.
Yeah.
My bad. Don't fire me, man.
No, yeah,
please.
it was honestly, it was a dope experience. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the people that invited us. You guys are great.
Yeah, they saw it 3 days early, so
Yeah, we saw it 3 days
you
early.
had to stay quiet for 3 days because you
I-
really can't talk about it with anyone.
I recorded it actually. I have it on my phone.
Yeah?
To watch it later.
Oh,
I was just
she's
like
gonna
this.
burn it on a CD.
Yeah.
He's gonna write Bullet Train. Yeah.
Then you go
Alright.
see the person in front of me stand up and go to the restroom.
All right, but let's talk about the
You did
movie.
not.
So initially, what did you guys think?
What I thought? I think it sucked.
Oh my gosh.
Not
No, we know you loved it.
No, it was cool. Honestly, I liked it. There's a lot of action, explosions, and blood, and it did remind me of Quentin Tarantino.
That's what I said.
I think I told my brother because he was asking me about it before I left. I was like, yeah, I think it's like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I saw it wasn't directed by Quentin Tarantino. It was by some fanboy or some shit. I don't know.
But it had that same thing with all the fucking
vibe.
the vibe and the flashbacks.
Yeah,
Every time they
yeah.
go to a different person, set their name and their backstory.
You-
Like I got that too, and then
Even
like
the humor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even the humor. You think they did that on purpose? Like, let's do like a. Is this inspired by Quentin Tarantino?
No.
You think that director was like, this is my shit?
I know. I think for sure, like maybe he did get a little bit of his influence, but like the way the colors, the train, the action, the blood, the way people were dying, and the jokes and stuff, I was getting like I'm like, this is like a real life anime type of thing. Like that's what
It was
I
giving
think it
anime.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That I knew you'd probably be like, yeah,
yeah,
it's like
because
that.
one thing would happen and it would go to like the backstory of it, and then
Yeah.
lead back to how they got there, and I'm like, okay. But then I remember, well, yeah, Sam's not here, but I remember even Sam saying, he's like, dude, there's too many flashbacks. He's like, they're giving way too many. Like they gave one of the water.
He was looking for things to hate.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. But I wanted to say it because I knew in his heart he would have said that.
Yeah.
He's like, there would have been way too many flashbacks, man.
You
way
think that's
too
a
many.
good way to
I
say
bet
like
you-
that's
Yeah,
a good
'cause that's how
sound.
he does it. And then he was even saying the movie was it felt too long.
Really?
It went by
Even though it was 2 hours, he's like, dude, it felt long.
But no, and it did not feel long.
It did not feel long at all.
It was like
I think it was like a lot of like what's happening next. Like I want to know what's happening next. I didn't feel it was long. I didn't sit down and I didn't start like just thinking about shit. I was always like
In the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all action. There was no point where like it was
No.
a little bit of backstory. Even the backstories were action.
yeah.
Yeah, even Bad Bunny's. Honestly, the way they portrayed his character was pretty fucking
Yeah,
cool.
it was
I
kind of
love
sick. He was
Yeah.
like,
a kid who turns into a badass.
Yeah,
and then like
yeah.
his
Origin
whole
story.
Yeah, his whole family dies. He's like, give me the fucker who did it. And
Yeah.
like, dude, that was honestly like we were talking about. I was like, dude, this is a badass character.
Yeah.
And then from all that to him just fucking being in the movie for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
A 1 minute fight scene. And I was like, oh my God.
You think it's because his acting wasn't that great, so they killed him off earlier?
No, I think it's because it's one of his first like
Yeah, they can't keep him the whole
real
time.
time
Right?
movie. Yeah,
that's
they're just
true.
like, hey, let's see what you can do.
Yeah, yeah,
Because even then, dude, they fucking advertised the shit out of him.
yeah. They
And-
advertised the fuck
they
out of
made
him.
it seem like he was huge.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, because when they showed him, I was like, oh, he's gonna be a big part of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
And I saw it, I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah, he
like,
wasn't really like a character that was, so to say, needed. It was more of like a side quest character that it did have like some background to it of like the fucking blood. I guess it was needed because
It was.
it pinpoints like, oh yeah, that girl
How
was there and that girl was
this-
That's
there.
why it's like
This
a Quentin
person was there 'cause
Tarantino.
of this person
because
was
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
it builds.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part about the movie, how everything was connected. It's like, you know how it's like this happened. Oh, she was
This
there. 'cause
assassin was with
yeah,
this
yeah, it was
person,
like-
then this person was also there with this person.
and then the tangerines.
The lemon and the
Oh,
tangerine.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was so. I love the aspect of you're trying to figure out the story while the movie's going. It gives you that. It gives you a reason to watch the movie, because if you go to the restroom, you miss like a whole fucking part of the movie.
Yeah, I went to
Yeah,
actually.
you did.
And you
Did
came
I
back.
miss?
No,
What'd I
Eric,
miss?
Eric, it was so funny. You missed a pretty good amount, but it was hard because so much was going on. All right, we left out one part. So I've never.
Wow.
No, I did. So I've never really like drank before watching a movie, and I had 3 glasses of wine.
She went pee.
I did not go pee, but I was like, whoa, this is crazier.
Yeah, watching
And,
the movie
like,
drunk is way better.
Yeah, and so like he was a lot more chill, but I was trying so hard to be composed, and I was like, whoa. And then I just remember like he had to use the rack.
They're like, bro, we're trying to watch the movie.
You see the girl in front, her hair's like flowing up.
No, I just realized I was stuck like eating all like the popcorn. I was just like eating the entire time, and as soon as I was finished with my candy, my popcorn, I was like, oh okay, that's okay. And I just watched the movie.
She was like, I looked in the mirror. I didn't like what I saw.
No, and it wasn't just that. Like when he needed to go to use the restroom, he was like, and I'm like, my head, I was watching the movie and I could see him in the corner of my eye. I was like, what is Saul doing right now? Like, why is he so antsy?
Yeah.
He was trying to figure out to
Yeah, I
like,
was just trying to figure out what's the best way to
The route to
The
not
route.
bother anyone.
the route to not bother anyone.
Excuse me.
It was, bro. I was thinking about it for so long, bro.
you were so, and I was just like this. I was like, is he okay? And then he just ends up like,
This is my route. Tell me what you would do. Right? So we're in the middle. We're in the middle, all the way to the right side, right?
Yeah.
And there's kind of like a wall. So you know how usually movie theaters have 2 aisles.
Yeah.
This one only had 1 aisle, and
Yeah.
then like a little aisle.
at a gap.
It had a little gap that you
Yeah.
can kind of shimmy through. And there's a person like in the second row that I would have to like shimmy through.
Mm-hmm.
So like my dick all up in his ear type shit, right?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
But he's only the one person I had to bother. That was it. I was either go that way, put my dick in his ear, or
Go to the.
go to the left and just bother like the whole row.
And guess what? Guess what he
What do
chose?
you think I chose?
So out of all the places to sit, y'all chose a. Were y'all assigned seats or?
No,
was-
no, it's because I
No.
had homies there, and then like by the time we sat down, it was like it was really hard to find a spot with your homies.
Yeah, because it was like sparsed out. Like there was only like 2 seats and then 1
Yeah.
seat. Like it was like that.
Oh, okay.
So okay, what do you think?
What-
He,
what
what
route
do you think
I
he
chose?
did?
You chose to bother everyone.
I chose to jump over the fucking.
Excuse me.
seats.
Excuse
Yeah.
me. Excuse
No,
me.
yeah, I chose to bother everyone.
Really?
Yeah, so I went through the left, and then plus those seats were kind of small, so I had to kind of like.
I
still
hate
shimmy.
that. You're like, excuse me, and they're like,
Yeah, stepping on
Yeah.
shoes and shit.
excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Yeah.
But when you came back, were you fucking lost?
No.
Almost not really. I was thinking about it, I was like, fuck, where'd I sit? But then I was able to kind of. There's like a tall person in our row that I remember. I was like, oh, that's that tall person. So I was like, okay, that's the row.
Wait, so what part did you guys leave at?
No, I left.
He left. I didn't.
Yeah, what
leave.
part did I
I
leave?
thought you said you left too.
I never said I
No.
left.
So you're just tripping out on
Yeah, she
wine?
was tripping.
I've never watched a movie like
Like
it
wine
made.
drunk?
Yeah, that's
I mean,
it though. I've never
it's
done
fun.
that. And I was telling him, I was like, I think I was like, this is so much
We
cooler.
watched Top Gun drinking.
No.
The one when we watched it all in your Tesla.
Oh, in my car.
we drank a buzzball.
We drank like a
We drank a
wine.
bottle of wine.
It was
and
after
we were
ramen.
drinking at
God
ramen.
damn.
Yeah, and then we watched fucking Top Gun.
How's the surround sound in the Tesla?
It was
During watching
crazy.
It was sick.
I'm sick.
It was crazy. It was
Yeah.
funny because we were laughing because we were just talking and we're dying. And
No,
then-
you guys were
and then-
drinking
no.
more.
No, I said we were laughing every time we were drinking.
Oh yeah, no.
We were laughing, and then Sam got mad because he was actually trying to watch the movie. He's like, "Bro, I was trying to watch it. You guys kept laughing."
Because he was sitting in the back and he was
Yeah.
like right in
He
the
was
middle.
in the middle
Yeah.
trying to
like,
watch
trying to see
it.
the screen.
Yeah. That's how I was during Black Phone. I want to go watch Black Phone with my friend Carlos. That motherfucker did not stop talking the whole time. I was like, bro, I told him, I was like, bro, shut the fuck up.
All right, tell me this. Does this bother you? Okay, because it does bother me. When people ask questions about the movie like you fucking directed it.
Like you've seen the movie before.
Yeah, they're like, wait, why did that happen? Bitch,
was
I
like,
didn't
I
fucking
don't
write it.
know.
Like,
Watch-
I'm trying to figure it out too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that, dude. If you ask me questions during a movie, I hate you. Like,
Yeah.
I
it's-
despise you.
Yeah, just have some patience and watch
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Have some respect for the movie theater. There's no talking during the
Yeah.
movie, and you're over here talking, and you're making it worse because you're interrupting me, so I lose fucking focus.
Yeah, exactly. And then and then
Yeah.
I hate when like I hear
You lose yourself.
like I have like it's hard for me to pay attention. So even if I hear people talking who are like 4 or 5 seats away or like 4 rows away,
You catch it,
I catch it, and
Yeah.
now that's what I'm stuck on for like a good 10 minutes.
dude.
You get like that?
Yeah.
I'm like this.
I'll tell you this, bro. When we went to go to go watch this shit, I swear to God, everyone thought I guess Bad Bunny was gonna be there, cause every girl there, maquillaje, like, bro, they were fucking
No
dressed up.
way.
Even Sam was like, dude, girls. He's like, do girls think Bad Bunny were gonna come? And I was like, me and Sam like
No.
bums and shit. And then everyone was there dressed up. They're a bunch of girls,
You could
bunch of girls. And it was just me and Sam and like some other guys that were on dates with girls.
Yeah.
Bunch of girls, dude.
So you're saying I could have found a big booty Latina wife at the bullet train? movie?
Yeah, bunch of girls.
Damn.
A lot were Mexican. I can tell.
I can
I
tell.
can just
Funny.
tell by the
Mm-hmm.
But dude, it was so crazy. It's like, dude, this is like the most girls I've seen in a movie theater that surpassed guys.
When
Yeah.
Bad Bunny came out, did girls scream?
Oh my god, this is
Did they-
Benito. It's Benito.
In our movie theater, when he came out, everyone started screaming.
Yeah. I was like, oh
No, we saw him and everyone was like, oh my god, look at him. They're like, oh, and then you could hear the
Start
girls.
hearing macaroni
Yeah,
noises.
Oh my gosh.
It was cooking. It was cooking right now. But yeah, dude, like everyone was talking. That's what was bothering me too, because people were talking,
Oh.
and I knew it
wasn't
was,
like
it was
that
the
with us.
fucking girls, and I knew it was them. And I was even like telling I was even telling Sam what I said. I was like, hey, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like saying it like that because I can't say it, but like, dude, everyone was talking. Like, there's even girls inside of us. There was like 4 girls that were like 15, 16 talking, bro. The fucking, the madrinas and shit,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
tias talking. The
hell
girls who
nah.
thought Bad Bunny were gonna be there talking, dude. I was like, damn,
The girls that
bro.
thought
Have you
Bad
ever
Bunny was
told-
going to be
Have you
there.
ever like told anyone to shut the fuck up at a movie theater?
No,
No. Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, you.
I thought you told us. It was like, what?
At a Michael Myers movie. I
Yeah.
remember I was on a date, And I love Michael Myers. That's my favorite. And then this was the first movie. You know, remember how there was like that? There wasn't no Michael Myers movies for like a minute, and then finally the first Michael Myers came, not the first one, but the Michael Myers that's starting like this new
Halloween one,
this new universe. So that's the first one that came out from that universe. So I was like fucking excited. I was like, oh hell yeah, I can't wait. And this was like peak 6ix9ine era. And there's like kids in the front like yelling Treyway, and then just a bunch of shit like that. And then I was like, these guys are fucking annoying me. And I told the girl, I was like, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the restroom. And I went straight to like the people. I'm like, yo guys, shut the fuck up. And what did they tell me? They're like, Treyway. Like, we're not even talking. I was like, shut the fuck up. I forgot. Fuck, what was it?
But like you said it loud, like everybody else could hear.
Or you
I don't
whispered
think it was.
it.
I think it was just enough where they can hear me. They're probably like 5 seats down. I'm like, y'all shut the fuck up. And then one of them said Treyway. And after he said Treyway, I was like, okay, there's no hope.
There's no
Did
hope
they
in
keep
this
doing
world.
it?
No, actually they didn't. After that they
Yeesh.
stopped.
Yeah,
So.
they chilled out.
Yeah, they chilled out because they saw my muscles.
Dude.
They're like,
Hey,
"We're
that
scared."
girl was so happy that you came back. She's
She
like,
didn't even know. I was like, you think I risked my life for nothing?
you try to say it loud enough for her to hear too?
Yeah, because it was like
for her to
it was
be
like
like,
5
"Oh
of
my
them.
She's like, shut up, guys. I'm on an
like-
important date.
Yeah, I come back and then I was like, dang, I told those guys to shut the fuck up, waiting for her to just say something. She's like, you did? And I'm like, yeah, I did. I actually just risked my life for you and you didn't even notice.
I guess.
Yeah.
She's like, the movie's sick.
You know what? Since you brought up a date, let me ask you this. Do you think a date for a first movie is a good idea?
Fuck no. It's the most awkwardest shit. It was funny. My brother was telling
I think
me,
it's perfect.
You think it's perfect?
Well, it's, yeah, okay.
Go.
You go first.
First I'll tell you my brother's funny story, then I'll tell you what I think. First, I already think movie dates are awkward because you can't talk.
It's quiet. Yeah.
And if this is the first time meeting someone, you're just sitting next to them in silence. So think about that. My brother went on a first date with this girl to watch A Quiet Place. So, so not only just it's silent, but the movie's also very quiet. So it's just awkward, just silence.
Yeah.
And same thing. I don't like just regular movies. I don't like going to them because it's just like you're sitting there and like I'm a social guy. Like I want to talk and I don't want to talk during movies. And then so I feel like, and then because it's a first date, you kind of have that feeling of like I need to talk to you, because then you're not gonna get to know someone if all you do is go to movies and then you leave. Like the only really conversation you have is the commercials and then leaving. It's probably like 15-30 minutes of conversation out of like 2 hours of being with that person.
I like it.
All right, let me one up you. What about dinner in a movie?
Yeah, that's perfect. I think, but what do you think comes first, the dinner or the movie?
Dinner. It's dinner in a movie.
It's dinner then a movie.
That's why it's called dinner in a movie.
Because then if you're watching a movie, you're hungry.
Yeah, you have dinner to get there, so
You're
you
like,
don't spend $25 on a small popcorn.
But then some people have the habit of still ordering food. So not only are you going to pay for the dinner, now you're paying for another dinner.
Well, at least you have the talking.
Well, dang, what type of... That'd be crazy.
That's why you sneak in snacks.
Yeah, that's why.
So don't worry, I brought my own popcorn.
I'm getting all over the place, but what's the craziest thing you guys snuck in?
Like to the movie theater?
Oh, mine was what's that called? It was at AMC. You know, there's a Panera right next to it.
Yeah.
I had went to Panera.
A bread bowl, huh?
It was a bread bowl.
Yeah.
That's hard to
With
sneak in
broccoli
because it has
cheddar.
fucking soup in it.
Yeah.
No, I had a really big bag, so I perfectly put it in there because I was like, I'm not throwing this bad boy away.
And then you're walking like
And it was with my family.
It was with
my family.
It's all draining.
Dude, we're like, my mom was like, you need to eat it really fast or you're gonna throw it away. And I was like, I'm not throwing this thing away. So I just put I was like, all right.
Napkin on
I
it.
opened my bag and I put the bread bowl in there. I was like, broccoli cheddar, great. And then like I just like held my bag like a
Your
certain
bag's
way.
not dirty?
No, it's a bread bowl. It's just breadcrumbs, like the outside. And then after in the movie,
got
I
lint all
took
over
it
it.
out and I had a spoon and I just started eating it. And I picked up and I ate the whole bread and everything throughout the movie.
I think
that's it.
I've taken like Chick-fil-A and wine. I've taken a
Yeah.
whole bottle of wine.
I've done Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I used to have cargo shorts. I'll put my Chick-fil-A sandwiches in each cargo pocket.
Yeah.
They fit perfectly.
My friends actually used to always carry this tote bag. And then finally one day it was helpful. And
Finally,
we threw
that is so mean.
we threw a whole bottle of wine in there. And then she took the bag of Chick-fil-A. And for some reason, they never check your bag.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then right there, we had a whole fucking meal and shit. And that shit was pretty bomb. Because we literally had a bottle of wine. Like,
That's pretty
just
sick.
to like
Yeah.
pass around.
So going back to you said you like movie dates?
I do like movie dates.
Why?
Like first movie dates?
I do.
First dates?
Yes,
Why
I do.
though?
Why?
Like, what's
Because
What's
I
the best
think
thing
I
about it?
love movies so much that I'm like, all right, like it's a tester for me. That's what it is. Because I've dated a guy that like I was with him for a while and he didn't like movies, and so in my head I was like, I'm never doing that to myself again. So I'm like, and I like it because I'm just like, if you can chill out, and if it was awkward if you thought it was awkward, then I'm like, then you're not the one. You know,
It's
but
not
if you
first
can
thought.
hold it down, just watch the movie and experience. And I ask questions like, I'm like, what did you think about it? Did you think this part was crazy? And if they can give me feedback, I'm just like,
it was wild.
But that's the thing then.
it was crazy.
How long is the date then? Because you're saying, all right, you go to the movies, do that. What do you do after?
Me? Like, what do I do
Yeah.
after?
What do they plan after? It's not what do you do. What do they plan for you to do after?
the movie date.
Exactly.
Honestly,
you already ate.
Move-
you
yeah,
talk.
the
You
movie's
talk
the
in the
last
car
thing.
for a bit before you go back home.
Oh.
You talk in the car for a bit. You talk about the movie. Chill out, Eric.
Ah.
No. You talk in the car for a bit. You talk about the night. You thought that part was crazy in the movie. Oh, you
have
guys
fun.
are so
I
stupid.
forgot what it was. I forgot what movie it was.
I literally mean talking, and you
Yeah.
get to know the person, and I'm like, all right, that was sick. And
had a lot
then
of fun.
if you appreciate movies, or if you were able to really like it and enjoy it as much as I do, then
Mm-hmm.
you already passed.
I think for
Yeah.
me back then it was in high school when I didn't really have a car or anything. Like
Yeah.
the movie dates would just that
So
was the easy one.
You
'cause
get
just
dropped off,
in
and
the
then
movie
that's
theater.
You get dropped off.
that's enough. That's enough thing to do to like waste time. You just go to the
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
You go to the Ontario Mills.
Yeah, you just go around there.
And you go to the AMC.
But dang, I cannot do movie dates at all. First dates, I've had some where I remember I had this one time where I took this girl out to go watch Finding Dory. I've never met her in my life, and
Wait, so you took her to go watch a
I
children's
think I know what
movie?
you're talking about. I think I know who you're talking about. Girl.
I want to go. There's this girl on Twitter, and she looked bomb as fuck. I was like, damn, let's go out.
Wait, why are you saying looked?
Because
We'll get to there. So she looked bomb as fuck, and I was like, damn. I was like, you trying to go watch Finding Dory and kiss every time she gets lost? And she was like, yeah. I'm
Oh
down.
my gosh,
So
so
I go pick her up.
you did not just say that.
I go to pick her up.
Top G.
Top G. I go to pick her up, and when I go pick her up, it's already kind of like nighttime. It's dark, and then right when she's about to get in the car, my mom calls me, so I couldn't really like step out the car and like open the door and introduce myself and all that shit. So I was like, my bad, like I'm on the phone, so she just gets in the car.
Ew, that's bad on your end.
I'm sorry, my mom called me.
Yeah.
I know
My
that
mom
is
comes
true.
first.
Your mom comes first
No,
from everyone
it's
else.
true.
That's bad on
We
you
were-
for
Bad on
saying
No,
you.
that.
I'm not
Red
saying
flag.
that.
Red flag.
I'm
Red
not
flag.
saying that.
Strike
I'm
one.
just like,
It's giving mommy issues.
Yeah.
no, it's not. I just felt like, I don't know.
I know, but I couldn't. I usually would, but my mom
I
called
know
me.
you literally stopped the conversation twice. Remember
was
we were in the
just
car? His
an
mom called
inconvenience.
him.
It was
Yeah,
just an
yeah.
inconvenience. That's what
Yeah,
it
it was
was.
an inconvenience. So she gets in the car, so I didn't really get to see her. And then she gets in the car, and then we're talking, whatnot. We pull up to the movie theater, and I get out the car, and then I see her door open, and then I see her door close,
Oh, like giving you the sign.
and I'm like, "Where's she at?"
Are you dumb? You don't know how to get out of the car?
And then-
No.
That
Did you
sign
just
of-
walk away?
No, because
Oh, wait, so I get out the car, I see the door open, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then the door closes, and then I go around the car. This girl is very, very short. I think she was probably like 4'9", 4'10".
oh,
Very
she's
short. And I was like, whoa. I mean, she was still bomb,
But
right?
she was small.
But I think
she was petite.
she was a little person.
She was like,
She was a little person. And I was like, oh shit. No hate to the little people, but disclose. Right? Disclose.
At first, I thought you meant like she opened and closed it to give you a sign like "open my door."
No, like I couldn't see her.
She's like, "Bloom."
It's like the TikTok. No, yeah. So she was really short, and I was like, whoa.
oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
And I mean, we still kissed every time Dory got lost. She was
was she standing on her seat?
on her booster seat.
She was sitting on the box.
On the box.
So there's no way that happened.
I swear.
No.
Her name was Destiny. She had a Barcelona jersey.
Dude, you're putting her on blast,
This
bro.
was like 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
There's no way.
Sorry about that, Destiny.
So she really did get out of the car when you saw the car door close.
Yeah, she was. Her head was like, I over exaggerated just for the story.
Is she like 4'10"?
But I was able to see just the top of her head.
So she's like 4'10".
She was like 4'10".
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. And I had like,
She could have got handicap parking.
yeah, bro. We had to park super far. It was a new movie.
And that's a long walk for.
Yeah, she should have told me.
Walking like That's funny, dude.
No, but yeah, that was my thing. And then that was my funny first date movie theater experience. She was cool though. But it did catch me off guard.
So wait, so whatever happened to that? Like after
He's
lost
here,
connection.
she's somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know. I stopped talking to her because she's a Barca fan, obviously.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't the height at all.
Have you ever had any bad dates?
have I ever had any bad dates?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think okay, I don't consider no, it was pretty bad. Okay, so it was I think my first serious boyfriend and it was in high school. And he was really cool, you know, we were in high school. So then I guess he was like, hey, we should go out. And I was like, okay. And so I think we went to the movies. And after that, his coworkers were going out to eat or something. And so then we ended up somehow going to a Hooters. And that was my first date with him. And we went to Hooters.
Classic.
Yeah. And I just remember like people, when I told my friends, they're like, that's so fucked up.
No, they have good wings.
No.
They do. Actually,
no,
they do.
honestly, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it because the girls and I was talking to the girls, like, I was like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. They're like, oh my gosh. Like, I was like, no. And like the girl, and I was like, what do you guys recommend? And I was like talking to them, and then he was talking to his friends, and I don't know, I think it turned out pretty cool. And then he wasn't weird about it either. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't think I've ever had like,
but it wasn't his idea because his friends are going on. He just tagged along. So where does it go bad? Yeah. You said it was bad.
No, that was like I think there was, okay, never mind. One time I went double dating and oh shoot, Sam was there. Okay, Sam was there. So Sam and I, we went double date. No. Sam and I did not go on a date. Sam went with his ex, and then I went with the guy. There's no need to say his name. And we went on a double date.
Fuck you, Jacob.
Jacob. And we went on a double date, and then I think we went to like Applebee's. I don't remember.
Fire.
We were in high school.
Smart guy.
2 for 20.
Saving money.
And then I remember like Sam, like he got the bill and everything for his ex. And then I remember like, obviously I'm like the type to be like, okay, like I'll offer and everything like that. And then I just remember he didn't even try to take out his card. And so I was like, oh, okay. And then I ended up paying. And then I think we ended up going back to his car. And then he was trying to make out with me intensely. And it was just gross. It was disgusting.
Without paying?
Yeah.
And that's what bothered you. You didn't even
so if you would have paid, you would have made out?
No, it's not about that. It's just like, I think it's the offer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he didn't even, and I think I was in shock. Like I was like, is this really?
So you paid for both?
I paid for both of us. But
he didn't even say like, oh, what's your fucking Venmo?
Yeah, he didn't even be like,
what's your
no.
He didn't bring it up at all?
No.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
No.
Well, I mean, you know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I've ever had like a worse date.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a worse date.
That's crazy.
What about you, Eric? You've had a worse date?
Yeah, I've had a good amount, I guess. They're not my fault though.
That's right.
It's never my fault.
It's always her fault.
It's always her fault.
It's always her fault.
She's uncompatible. Let me think. Okay, this is hard. I have to choose a good one. I've had one where we went out and we just got food. I remember we went to like Victoria Gardens. We got food. I forgot where. It was either like Yard House or the State. It was one of those two. We went, we got food, and then for some reason her parents locked her out. And then I was like, all right, like you could chill with me.
Nice.
Why did they lock her out?
Her parents just locked the door. Yeah, I guess. And then I was like, oh, you can chill like until someone opens the door. And she's like, oh, okay, yeah. And then time passes, dude. It's a while. It's like 2. I was like, I want to go home. Yeah, I was like, I'm going to go home. She's like, no, you said you were going to hang out. I was like, I couldn't do anything. It's like if you're in my car, I can't really just kick you out. I can't force you out, you know?
Exactly.
Why didn't you invite her to stay at your house? Like, you can stay in like the couch or something.
No, I just met you. I'm not going to invite you like that. Yeah.
Yeah, his parents were like, who the fuck?
That was before I didn't care. I had respect for, you know, the house.
I know,
And I was like,
but I just feel so bad. For
yeah, because
her.
at first I was like, all right, what the fuck do I do? Stay until 6 a.m. till they open the door? And then I was like, dude, I have to go home. And I was like, this is where I look bad, but to me it was fucking funny.
No.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I told her, try to go open the door one more time.
And you did?
Yeah.
You did?
No.
I fucking left. I just drove off. And then I remember driving off. I blocked her number because I was like, I blocked her number and I just drove home. I want to sleep. And I woke up and then she DM'd me on Instagram.
She's like, you're such a dick.
Yeah, she's like, I can't believe you did that. And I was like,
at least you're in your house.
no, what's gonna happen to you? You're home. Like,
Yeah.
Eric.
Same thing happened to me. I did the exact same thing, kind of. But you know how girls ask, you know how girls, they tell you to do something and they don't really mean it because they know you're going to say, no, it's fine. I was like, all right, I'll leave. Because I remember I dropped her off. Her apartment had like a gate. And she didn't have the control and her sister was sleeping. So we're waiting outside that gate for like 30, 40 minutes. And it was already like 3 a.m. And I was like, it was getting really close to 4 a.m. And same thing, you know, I can't just leave her out.
yeah.
And I was like, fuck, bro. Like, I gotta be home already. Like, my mom's strict as fuck. If I'm not there at 6,
Yeah,
my mom's usually awake.
My mom was fucking.
So I was like, fuck, like, you gotta hurry the fuck up. And then she was like, yeah, it was already getting close to 4. And she's like, honestly, you can leave if you want. And I was like,
okay,
all right.
bye.
All right.
That's like,
You don't gotta tell me twice.
see, there's nothing bad about that.
Okay, I don't think yours was like, it makes sense, but Eric, you literally told her to go and you went, tease, like.
But that was the smartest idea that I had.
Okay,
Like,
wait, but
try one
aside
more
from that,
time.
did you not, like, why did you go through the measures to block her? Like, I don't
Because I
understand.
know she doesn't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think if that happened to you, you wouldn't fucking blow up his phone?
Yeah, so might as well just get rid of that.
Might as well just get rid of the toxicity.
I wouldn't blow up the person's phone. I just would never talk to them again.
No,
Unless, like, you have something serious with them and then
I knew she tried.
you have a lot to say. But if you just met the person, I'm just like, oh, that
I knew
was
she
kind of
tried
mean.
because she went out of her way to find my Instagram to DM me on Instagram, and then I blocked her on Instagram.
Nice.
So she's blocked everywhere. I hope she's doing well though. Honestly, I remember where she worked. I hope you're doing well. I'm never gonna go there. All right, but let's go back to Bullet Train. Let's go back to the Bullet Train.
That's
So they got a
sad.
53% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, let's talk about that. All right, so let's talk about how everyone, I guess, how I think of this. It got a 53% on Rotten Tomatoes. It on Thursday it got 4.6 million in revenue, and they're hoping it gets 30 by opening. So Friday, they're hoping it gets 30. I do believe it's gonna get 30 mil, but for it to get 53%, I do believe it's because they advertised a lot of shit that was like.
I think what they
overseen.
fucked up in is they advertised too much Bad Bunny,
That's what I said.
and Bad Bunny
Was
was like in like 10 minutes of the movie.
and then
And people were probably like, I don't like it.
Yeah, they gave him shit of like he's in it, but then he's always dead. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
probably not even him. That's probably like a
Like
stunt
a
double.
dead-
you know, because
yeah,
anyone
some
could play off someone just playing dead, wearing
Yeah.
glasses. You know, give him
Exactly.
the hair. But it's like, dude, why? Same thing with Zendaya in Dune. They advertised the fuck out of her, and she was only in it for like 4 minutes. Like, why would you do that? I know he's like the star. You know, like Bad Bunny's. You know, he's the king of like
The
reggaeton
world
and
right
shit.
now.
Yeah,
He's
he's
taking over the
fucking.
world.
He has every girl on their
Yeah.
knees for him. So of course, why wouldn't you be like, let's fucking put him in the trailer? That's gonna get people.
I feel like if you read those reviews, there's probably gonna be like a bunch of like fangirls of just saying. Like,
That's
Like,
what
you
I'm
guys
saying.
gave
That's
them
probably
shit.
what
Yeah.
built it down. Because
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was really good.
yeah, I thought it was, yeah, when I saw 53%, I was like, what the fuck? For me personally, I would give it like a. Honestly, I have no comparison with other movies. I just like I like a movie. It's 100%. I give it 100%. I didn't really see anything bad with it.
Oh, you actually really liked it.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Like how
That was
you had problems with Black Phone. This one had no problems.
Yeah, exactly. You know how in Black Phone, I was like, it kind of disconnected me from the movie.
Yeah.
I wasn't disconnected from this movie. Only at the time when I had to go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Besides
Yeah,
that,
honestly, how I thought of it, I liked the whole. I don't know. I feel like for some reason, I don't think Sam likes that aspect of flashbacks and having to like try to relay everything. It's kind of like a Pulp Fiction type thing where how every story connects.
But that's how Quentin Tarantino movies
I know,
are,
but
and they're great.
that's what we were talking about, and you know, he felt like there's too many. But I was like, I kind of like that because it kind of gives you the reason why the whole movie's
Yeah, there's
happening.
a lot of backstories,
Yeah.
and origins.
Yeah, it's the whole reason why the movie's happening. I really like that about the movie. It wasn't like nothing was boring. Everyone's backstory was cool. You know what I mean? Everyone was like, oh,
Everyone
fuck.
was needed.
Yeah, when he's like, oh, this is why I remember this person. This is why I remember. Yeah, it's like, okay, it's this. So you guys do know each other. You guys all work for each other. Even like the twist in the end of like, you know, this is spoilers. I don't give a fuck. It's spoilers.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, like even in the end, like the whole twist of like they were all there for a reason.
Yeah.
Like so, that one person
Yeah.
got them there for that reason. You know what I mean? That was fucking smart because you wouldn't have thought about that.
The part that I would say I guess kind of disconnected me from the movie was I think it was Brad Pitt when he was at Bad Bunny's wedding, right? And then he was like, "Oh, that's where I remember her from. She was the fucking
cake
person."
The cake person.
Like, you do not remember people like that. How long ago was that wedding?
He's like, oh
No, you do remember stuff like that when you're like an agent. That's the whole point. Like agents have to remember faces and people. Like I think if we're normal people, of course we're not gonna be
But you can't just like how long would you think that wedding was? Like 4 or 5 years ago, let's just say, or 3 years ago. Let's just say a year.
it had to be soon because the
had to
whole
be recent.
point was that
That's why he went after him right away.
The wife
Yeah.
died and he stayed there and he said, "Give me the person now,"
Yeah.
and then so it had to be
I
like
get you. Like a month, 2, 3
yeah, it
months.
had to be
Yeah, like,
super early.
I
Think
get
about
you.
it. Like Brad Pitt wasn't a regular guy. Like he's the type
He
of
was
guy.
always on jobs.
Yeah, he was on job. So what do? You have to scope everything out, scope the people. So of course he'd probably remember.
Does make sense. Whatever's. It's cool.
But I like the whole thing of like how everyone's backstory, everyone's name was like connected to the like he's the ladybug and you start understanding it.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
he has bad luck, but he's also giving out
But
good luck.
What is it that someone had to take that bad luck to make
The
good luck?
spots on the ladybug, they take in the bad luck so that no one else has it.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
He's taking.
And
He was like, "That's a shitty way to put
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That fucking sucks. You don't want that."
Fucking sucks. Why me?
Yeah, honestly, some parts that really disconnected me from the movie were like, honestly, even parts like this fool fucking headbutt.
The glass. The
That's
bullet
fucking-
train glass.
Yeah, dude. He's on a
Yeah.
bullet train. You know how fast bullet trains go?
If you think of like a rock can just break the glass if it's just driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so
He
a
fucking
head-
headbutted it, dude.
Yeah, that was crazy.
There is way too much things.
Okay,
Honestly,
you know what? I don't think so. Because if you think about it, I don't think it was supposed to be completely realistic. Like if you're already thinking that, then the whole killing and no one on the train, no one else
No one
noticing
that's
everything.
what I thought too.
That's
No
what I'm
one
saying.
noticed.
You're gonna completely
workers.
demolish the movie.
Yeah.
Of course, that's the whole point. It's like a kids movie. You know, there's gonna be unrealistic things in it. I
kids
think.
movie.
I think
Like
that's what is. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Oh no, go ahead.
I think I was just talking about this on I Am Friends too.
Yeah.
I was like, I think we have to disconnect realism from movies because everyone looks at movies like, oh, that would never happen in real life, or because
And you can't do that. And that's and not even that. Like if you see and you understand that it gives you anime vibes, you can see that it connects to Inglourious Bastard. Oh, sorry, that was what I was thinking. Quentin Tarantino. I was connecting it to Inglourious Bastards. Like none of those deaths or things like that are real. Like the jokes, the comedy,
Blood.
the deaths and stuff like that. But I'm saying like exactly what you're saying. You cannot be doing that because then you'll hate every single movie, every single show.
Yeah.
I thought the deaths were killer and just sick and like I honestly loved it.
Then how do critics like rate movies then?
They
What do
should
they
just have
base it
fun.
on?
Like, honestly,
what
I
do
feel
critics
like-
base it on?
I feel like critics are just boring and hate everything. I think people should just look at movies and have fun.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, because like what?
Dang.
Imagine watching a movie and then
Yeah.
just looking for things that are wrong. Like how happy do you have to be with your life to do that? You know?
To make something that's cool, just like, oh, it wasn't
like,
that cool, guys.
If I see, like for example,
Like you're
everyone hates-
nitpicking.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
hates the Fast and Furious series because like, oh, now they're in outer space.
but
I'm
people
like,
still watch
it's
it.
fucking badass, bro. They
You're
gotta-
not there.
Yeah, I was like, that's fucking sick. Imagine doing that. Like, I don't take movies. Like, I don't know. I'm not a film person, but I enjoy getting distracted.
I like that.
Like when
So-
Vin Diesel breaks
Yeah.
the fucking
And he's like
parking
he's
structure
like the
Yeah,
streets
with the
always
stop.
win.
Dude, I get what you mean though. Like,
Yeah.
don't have expectations of stuff
Of it being this can't happen.
of it
in
being
real life.
relatable in a
Yeah,
sense,
yeah,
because
in
it's
real
like
life.
that's when is that ever gonna happen? When
Yeah.
is that story ever gonna happen?
Yeah, I think you know how like in cartoons everything goes. It's like, oh, because it's a cartoon.
That's what I was trying to. Yeah.
I feel like it should just be the same thing with movies. Like, it's a movie, bro. You're here to get distracted and forget about life.
Not nitpick it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't find anything wrong with the movie?
No, I didn't. And I just feel like no, I didn't. I loved it. I loved every single part. I love that I was connecting it a lot to like Inglourious Bastards. Like I was like, that's cool. Like they had such a heavy, cool, big cast. Like Logan Lerman, you barely heard any of him talk, and he just like "Duh," and he died. And then Joey King, like all these big actors coming into one part, and like seeing them act in different. Like I've never thought I would see Brad Pitt like that, and I loved it. Like I think the last time I had seen him act kind of funny and humorous was a movie with Sandra Bullock that came out with Channing Tatum. I don't really remember what it was called, but seeing him come out of that like typical drama that he would do. No, that's why I'm saying like he was Joker though.
Sandra Bullock and Channing
Like,
Tatum were in this movie.
And Channing Tatum.
Yeah,
No, like they've already been in a movie.
Yeah,
and so like and Logan Lerman, I feel like they've all kind of worked with one another at some point. But like seeing Brad Pitt actually be funny was sick.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, dude, I'm so used to like Benjamin Button, Fury, like serious movies where he's just killing it. And for him just to have fun, be funny.
Put some human in him.
I loved seeing that. Like I think that's what made me like, I was like, I didn't know you were this funny. You're just 100 times hotter now.
He's actually, if you think about it, he's not actually funny. It's
acting.
the writers.
No, but you choose your script.
He's good at reading.
Like you choose your scripts. You know what I mean?
He's good at acting. That's what he's good at. Yeah.
I thought Channing Tatum in that movie was fucking hilarious.
He
He caught me
was
off guard.
His little short screen
He's
time was
always
hilarious.
playing parts
dude.
like that. Like
Dude,
remember?
that's funny.
Do you guys remember? Have you seen This Is the End?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't really remember.
Do you remember when he was like the little like?
He was
like
gimp.
Channing Tate. Yum.
He was
That's
like,
gross.
was he a gimp or what was he? Because he's like a gimp, isn't he?
No, he was like a sex slave. Like he had like a collar. He was like
Yeah, he was yeah.
I like when like there's like inside jokes in movie industries, where it's like, you know how Channing Tatum, like whenever he's like those side characters, he's like a little sus, and he's always like sus in other movies. Like that's kind of his like inside joke in the movie industry. Like when you see those,
he's always sus. Because that when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, he's in it too. And it's little sus parts. I was like, oh my god. It kind of eases the tension of like the whole seriousness of the movie and then breaks it again.
Yeah.
I liked mostly was like the twists, how like everyone was connected to like the White Death, or everyone has cool ass names too. The Lotus, the fucking Wolf, like the White Death. Like everyone, all of them were connected to him. Some people you didn't think were related are like, dude, that shit caught me off guard.
It was dope as fuck when one of the dads, he was like, you don't think like I'll have my son protected?
Oh yeah,
that shit was
his
hard.
grandson.
That shit was hard.
How she's like, oh, you wouldn't want this. She's like, you really don't think.
Yeah,
Dude, you're like, oh, this guy's a
This
badass.
man be thinking.
And this guy's fucking, dude, his
Chest,
sword.
3
Dude,
steps ahead.
I feel that. So what do you guys give it? You gave it 100%.
Yeah, I get 100.
I would give it a 9.
A 9?
Yeah, I'd give it a 9, honestly.
I'd give it a 9.
It was actually really fun to watch. It was actually like super colorful. It catches the attention easily. It's an eye catcher.
When you guys give these ratings, where do you base it off? Like, what's a 10? What's a 10 that you guys
I feel
like?
like,
It's a 10.
to me,
and what's a
honestly,
It's opinion and it's preference.
all right, this is how
That's
I
it.
this is how I rate everything. I believe nothing's a 10.
1?
Oh,
so your 9 is a
no.
10.
That's
in
not
a
me.
sense. Like, think about it with anything you
The
can think of.
pianist-
Nothing's always a 10
the
because something
pianist
is
is a
always
10.
going to be better than that. And then once you see something better, that movie you just saw is
in the
going to be an
moment.
8.
So like everything up to today.
So when you're dating a girl, you already know she's not a 10. You just know you're gonna get someone
She's a
better
9
You're
than
gonna
that.
find someone better.
You know why?
He already knows he's like, you'll never be a 10. Just
She's
know
a
there's
9
someone better.
because
That's exactly how
she's
I'm
a 9
doing.
because I'm the one she needs.
Yeah.
That's why
Yup.
You're gonna make me throw up.
Yes, sir.
it worked out. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No. No.
There's always something better in life. You can't always just...
So never settle.
Yeah, you can't just settle for something.
Don't
I'm
get
not saying that
married.
for a woman. That's fucked up to think about in that sense.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not putting that for women.
I know,
no.
obviously.
I'm saying
I was
that.
just
Shit,
being.
my bad.
I know. Oh,
I was being dumb. I wasn't even being
remember,
serious.
there's someone that's there's something that's
Oh.
I said someone. There's something always better.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I would give it like a 9. 10. It's pretty. Like the only thing I could think of, honestly, that's like a 10. What depends what you like in movies as well.
Tarzan.
That's. Oh my gosh.
It depends.
Tarzan?
It depends what you like in movies. Like
Yeah, it depends. And
Yeah.
it depends the genre.
That's why
yeah,
I'm
it's
saying.
kind of hard.
That's-
For being action and like being like Hateful Eight and
comedy.
Pulp Fiction, something like that. Yeah, it's like a 9. I think a 10 to me. My favorite movie is probably like Reservoir Dogs. I fucking love that movie. That movie's so good, dude. Like the story, it keeps you there. Like it's the original of like how everyone comes together.
Yeah.
Same thing, Pulp Fiction. Fucking good movie. Like what do you see wrong with that movie? There's It's a good ass movie. Something like movies like that. So I would give it a 9, especially because it's trying to give that Quentin Tarantino vibe, but it really like they can't really copy it. They're just kind of like trying to integrate into that.
Yeah.
I would give it a 9. Like I said, really, there's some parts like, what the fuck do we need to know about the water for?
I don't.
What was the point of that fucking water backstory?
I thought
Of the Chef Boyardee fucking moments like, and it's following the fucking
I
water
don't-
How do I
bottle.
remember? Yeah, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. So.
No, I'm trying to remember. So you see.
Oh, like no, I don't think that it was trying to like you know, write off of Quentin Tarantino. I think it was just similar to it. I just feel like I was seeing more anime than anything. Like
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was saying. I was like, all right, it's like an anime movie made into real life, which I thought was super sick.
But I was
about
saying,
it.
was the water part necessary? The
water
whole
part.
backstory of the water.
Of how the water got there.
Remember how the water, they show the story? He's like, he gets it
'cause
from the
you know
vending
what it
machine.
is? You know what it is?
That's the whole point.
think this- I think this is
It's
why.
funny moments.
I think it's, you know how they're kind of like comparing the butterfly. I mean the ladybug.
Yeah.
The water was kind of symbolism of the butterfly effect. How every little thing
That
can
you
lead
do.
to a bigger reaction. And then so with the water bottle being stuck, just that little moment
He got the
caused
water
a
bottle.
huge
Yeah.
impact.
He
later
got the
on.
water bottle and ended up doing all
Dude,
that.
you basically broke down the water bottle. Heck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't even think about that. You blew my mind right now.
The
I'm
butterfly
like,
effect and the ladybug, they're like opposites or some shit. I don't know.
that's crazy. There you go.
I didn't even know that. I just thought the ladybug
Sam, you
was...
about to lose your spot, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry.
That was pretty sick. So
All right, and I guess we got a new host now. All right, so you would give it a 9. Yeah, honestly, I would give it a 9. Honestly, I feel like they could have done some stuff better. It was
Oh,
kind
no.
of too...
no.
What do you think they could improve?
It was.
I thought it was perfect.
Sometimes it was like too like there. Like how the fuck did the tangerine? You know, he got so lucky to find the truck to hit the girl at the exact moment.
But it's a
because
funny-
he's lucky. Because
a
I know
funny
it's funny,
movie.
but it's also going back to how he's lucky.
Yeah.
You know how they say he has luck, so he got lucky enough for him to do that. Like, come on. Even that part, like, dude, there's just parts that like get me mad, dude. Even that, like, how the fuck did no one notice?
You're really saying that? I can do the same thing in Pulp Fiction if you're doing that. Like, if you're breaking it down, there's certain parts in Pulp Fiction that are like, okay, how did that happen? Like, what coincidence was it that that person was going to be there to kill that guy? And then it would... That's what I'm saying.
You know what I
Everyone in
think?
there was.
You know what I think
Man.
about coincidences in movies?
What?
That they shouldn't even be like a topic, because think about it. Like everyone, if you think about a movie, we're going to think deeply in this. The people in the movie, pretend the movie is real. The people in the movie don't think they're in a movie, right?
Okay. Yeah, they don't.
Of course. I
Yeah,
mean,
they don't
yeah.
think they're in a movie.
Yeah.
So for us right now, we think we're not in a movie.
But someone's watching
then when a
us?
coincidence happens, you're like, oh shit, right? So there's always a coincidence. And the movie just captures a coincidence. Just because a coincidence doesn't happen all the time,
Doesn't mean.
it doesn't mean it can't happen, because in the movie it's just capturing a coincidence, something that happens like to everyone.
But then we just accept it in our life.
Yeah, and we just accept it in our life. But just because it's in a
Dang.
movie, people think, oh, it's a coincidence, it's corny. But if a coincidence happens in real life, you're like, oh shit, coincidence. But in a movie, people are, oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I get you,
You get
because
what I'm
like
saying?
the coincidences are
It was
like
captured.
how is the old man
Dude.
like somehow related to the
Yeah,
white
yeah.
dad, and how is he related to this guy who was able to protect his
Yeah,
son? You know, it's a
exactly.
whole like
There's coincidences everywhere.
Yeah.
But in the movie, they just capture it.
yeah.
I thought you don't know anything. About
I don't, but I
movies.
just be thinking.
Dang. I'm
Give it a
like-
9 out of 10 because Bad Bunny died too fast.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
I give it.
I
a
do.
10
You
out of 10.
can't false advertise
No.
like that.
What?
Yeah, the false
You
advertisement.
can't false advertise like that.
Wait, false advertise what?
In the trailer, you know how much Bad Bunny was in the fucking trailer?
He was in the trailer longer than he was in the movie.
Yes.
oh.
How's that possible?
Bad Bunny.
But it
there
was
was like a whole
You guys
section.
are you guys are fired up right now. Like
And
Eric
every-
was like, "Do you not know how much like they didn't like?" I'm like, "Oh."
And every
sorry.
billboard, he's the one in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
I don't really. Nah,
Same
don't
thing. They
know.
use Zendaya for that because she's fucking popular.
she's huge.
She's big. Like, of course, if she's in the movie, why not advertise her in the movie?
I could
But
see.
then you can't do that and then expect everyone not to get mad why it has a 50%.
I'm not gonna
53%.
knock down a movie because a certain thing pissed me off because they didn't show them. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm pretty sure those fucking 53.
Maybe.
Those 47.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna be like, "Are you serious? You didn't show my favorite guy? All right, I'm gonna knock you down a notch." Like, I'm not gonna do that. I think the only reason why I'm giving it a 9 is preference. Like, if it was a drama movie that made me cry and like think about serious life things, that's when I'd bump it up to a 10. That's why I'm saying it's preference.
Just give it a 9.
That's me.
So
Like if you can make me
You guys-
feel like
you guys-
something super deep to where like I go home and I'm thinking, yeah, but like if like you're a great time, you're chill, funny, made me laugh, that's sick, a 9.
Yeah, my 9's a 10 though, basically. So I give it
Yeah.
a 9.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
I give it a 9. But let's get into other things. So we know like Bad Bunny is always is now getting his parts in movies and stuff, and then
Yeah.
how now Lady Gaga, she's getting parts in movies. You know, and she was in what was that movie? It was about a brand.
Oh, the House of Gucci?
Yeah, the House of
Yeah.
Gucci. Like she's getting her parts in movies. She's been in a couple movies already. It's cool.
Yeah.
But now she's supposed to be. This is one thing I want you guys to actually like think, I guess. So she got announced to be in a Joker 2. She's gonna be Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Oh, Lady Gaga's gonna be Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's supposed to be
The
Harley
fuck?
Quinn. She
But
got
they're
announced
saying
to
it's-
because it's him, and then she's supposed to be the one that relates to the Joker. So she's supposed to be the Harley Quinn. So technically she's Harley Quinn, but the Harley Quinn we know is always Margot Robbie.
Yeah, that's
So
the
it's like,
best.
why are
I
they?
agree with you.
Why is there so many changes happening? You know, like why is this so easy for them to do?
So okay, so this is in the Joker 2, right?
Joker 2. It's called like it's the French one.
And
Yeah,
it's
so
gonna,
this is like it's a whole different universe.
and
Yeah, it is a whole different.
it-
universe,
So
yeah.
that's
they're
probably
saying
why,
that it is
but-
gonna be like a musical.
Yeah, it's supposed to
Yeah,
be like a
that's-
musical.
Isn't that kind of
It's because
corny?
Lady Gaga's in it, bro. She ruined it. If it wasn't
I
Lady
mean, she knows how
Gaga,
to sing. Which is like Bad Romance.
yeah. If it wasn't Lady Gaga's Joker, it would have been a normal movie. But because she's in it now, it's gonna be a musical.
Now
They
it's a
tweak
fucking
it into,
musical.
like,
Now it's like the
singing.
Nutcracker.
Yeah, that's the Nutcracker.
Yeah, but like that's a huge part for her to be like
Oh man, I hate musicals, bro.
that. Me too. Low key.
I love them.
Like I can't really sit there and watch a movie and then them go into singing and dancing.
Yeah.
Like, why?
I mean, I know I probably contradicts myself. Earlier, I was like, "Oh, it's a movie. It's not real life." But just breaking out and dancing and singing on top of cars,
like a
and-
dancing number, you're
Yeah.
like, no.
That just doesn't. I don't feel anything. I'm just like, what the fuck?
You're just there awkwardly watching it until it's over. You're like, what the fuck? How did that happen? And then everyone goes back to their daily lives.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that. Like that's
You know what I
weird.
think? I think it's personality. I think it's like
Like high school,
Exactly.
like high school
I
musical.
saw you right now.
Like
No.
like high school.
Excuse me.
Personality, huh?
You looked
She's like,
at
it goes
me
to
like,
like your
what did you just
astrology
say?
and stuff.
No, I don't believe in that. I'm
No.
not gonna get into that
Yeah.
because no.
What do you mean
But
personality?
Yeah, what do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Are you guys like
What do you mean
holding
by that?
guns to me
Yeah,
right
what do you mean by
now?
that?
No, it's just like
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean I don't know. I find myself to be like sometimes really bubbly and like corny sometimes. So like when I see them dancing and singing, I'm like, yeah, and like I picture myself and I get into
okay.
that because I'm just a person when I'm listening or like hearing music in my room, I'm the person to dance around like a crazy person. So I think that's why I understand the fun and joy when I see musicals, and it just looks like sick and a good time. Like I'm just like, if you felt so much emotion to
Break down and dance.
break down and dance and sing, then that's what you're
because
feeling.
I feel like the only two movies that I could think of that actually are good for musicals are like
Yeah.
Footloose and
And?
Grease.
Oh, never mind.
What were you gonna say? High School Musical?
Oh, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't a huge
That's
fan
worse.
Of
High School Musical. They're at lunch. They're dancing and they all get off and they're just fucking talking and eating together.
High School Musical
Okay.
was so good.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Like-
like, dope.
Like to me, Grease is smart. Like they have. There's a little part.
Yeah,
where
Grease
they-
is amazing
Like
as
they
well.
sing, but then they're in the girls' room. You know, like they're talking about a guy.
Yeah.
They're singing about something
that
that's
musical,
legit. You know
that
what I
music,
mean?
I even forgot Grease was a musical. It didn't even feel like a musical.
Exactly, but it's a musical.
Yeah, that's just dope. I love that.
Look at it.
You guys didn't like The Greatest Showman?
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
The one with Hugh
That's
Jackman.
has Lady Gaga in it, no?
I thought Hugh Jackman's in it.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah,
that
Hugh
one.
Jackman.
Zendaya's in it.
Oh,
too,
and then
Zac Efron.
fuck, what's the other one? The one with the girl from Princess Diary.
Oh,
when
Sound of Music.
No, it's the really fancy name.
Oh, Les Miserables.
Yeah, Les
Les
Miserables.
Miserables.
That was a good one.
I haven't seen that one either.
Actually, okay. Now I'm contradicting myself because Sweeney Todd's pretty good.
Oh, Sweeney Todd's good. Okay, so we're losing
Now,
Saul.
now
we're
now-
losing you.
Now we're losing track. You never seen Sweeney Todd?
Nah,
Johnny Depp?
It's okay. It's just
I
like
haven't seen.
it's basically a barber that
He's a
sings
barber
and
that kills, basically.
Oh, that
but while
sounds
he's
cool.
singing, he's
I
fucking
feel like
killing.
you'd like
Oh,
it.
wow.
I
He
feel
literally
like you'd
says,
really
"Let me
like
give you a
it.
cut." He
I was
kills
literally
it.
just talking that. I was talking to that about Hans. I was like, bro, imagine how there's like Think about all the trust we put in our barbers. They can literally just slit our throats.
That's Sweeney Todd.
Why Sweeney
There's a whole
Todd?
movie about
Literally, yeah. Everyone
Yeah.
trusts him to give him a cut.
You just
yeah.
slicing
And it
people?
wasn't just that. Like the girl that was working with him,
She's the
they
baker.
would get like the bodies and they would make meat pies and sell them.
So she was a baker, and then he would kill him,
What's
and
it
then they
called?
would cook him. Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
Swinging Todd.
Sweeney, like,
Sweeney.
Oh,
Sweeney.
Sweeney.
Yeah,
Sweeney and then
Todd.
Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
It's Johnny Depp. It's a pretty good movie.
That sounds cool. I'll probably watch
It's
it
a
today.
good movie. It's a good movie. But yeah, honestly, these musicals, honestly, we're fucking getting older. High school, we watch High School Musical. Everyone wants to be, Sharpay and all this bullshit. You want to be
Yeah.
with Troy Beckham and bullshit.
Did you
Okay.
say Troy Beckham?
Is that his name? No,
Troy
I'm
Bolton.
sorry.
Some
I
respect
wasn't
on
that
Troy's
huge
name.
on it, okay? The only one that I like was Rebelde.
Rebelde.
I never watched that growing up, and all my friends think I'm weird for that. I see. There you go.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Anywho, all right, yeah. Let's get into other stuff now because, all this musical stuff's getting me mad.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about something I'm pretty sure we've all seen. We've all seen Mad Max, right?
Yup.
Heck
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Saw that one in a cabin.
Dirty. I'm just
How? I
kidding.
didn't even say nothing.
No, it's just a joke.
I know. Well, now they
In the
announced
woods.
With the cold, but you made yourself warm.
It was cold.
by yourself?
Lit up the fireplace.
By yourself?
No.
Poured some wine
Oh.
Yeah.
laid on top of the bearskin carpet.
Yeah, that's good. I was waiting for
Covered
that.
in the bearskin carpet. No, but they've announced the prequel to Mad Max, which is Furiosa, and we know Furiosa, to be the girl that helps
That's fire.
Max. And then
That's
it's supposed
mad.
to Chris Hemsworth's supposed to be in it.
Punny.
That's mad, huh?
That's mad.
But yeah, Chris Hemsworth's supposed to be in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fire.
And I forgot this other girl's name. Her name's like Joanna Taylor Joy or something like that. Something Taylor Joy.
And Anna Taylor-Joy.
Anna Taylor Joy. She's supposed to be in it. So I think they're the main people. They're the two main ones in it.
Is it still like the same?
Yeah.
Like they're all still like racing. What's
No, the only
no,
point they were racing was because she escaped with the
Yeah,
girls, and
they're
that's
not
why they
racing.
were.
They're chasing her.
Yeah.
They're not racing.
so now they're chasing?
No, now it's the backstory of like
They
how
were-
Furiosa, because remember how Furiosa was like,
Captured.
Yeah.
yeah, she was captured. Now it's the backstory, I guess, of how she got captured. It's still in the same row of they're in the desert and everything's scarce. Like that's badass, dude.
Yeah, I love that shit. I love movies like that. I love like post-apocalyptic movies.
I do too.
Yeah,
like a
dude.
Maze Runner, when they got out the maze. I love that shit. What was the other one? Divergent. Fucking love that movie.
Oh,
Then
damn.
do you like
those
Hunger
are-
Games? Because
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like
yeah. And
post-apocalyptic.
Hunger Games.
It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like the same way.
I love when it's like rebels breaking out of the government and they're like living out like out in the
And they're
fucking-
fighting the government. They're living on nothing, basically.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
living
and
on
they gotta
shit
do
they
like
have to find.
makeshift. That's my favorite. I
Yeah.
feel like I'd survive those.
That's why I like
So-
Mad Max, because
Yeah.
it has that vibe, and then how like you're taking his precious things away from like the god, the guy.
That movie was sick.
It was-
Yeah, dude, that
The
movie
music,
was
that
sick.
weird creepy playing the guitar like while they were like driving and stuff like that.
What's that festival they do in the sand?
Oh,
Burning
the
Man.
Burning Man, yeah,
It gives me a bunch of Burning Man
yeah.
vibes.
You know what the Burning Man is?
No.
It's a
Mad Max
festival. You
festival.
go. It's like
It's
You go.
basically
You
Mad
can
Max.
go camp, and then they have like this big ass figure. It's like a guy,
They
and
burn
they
'em.
just burn him.
and
then-
everyone's dressed basically like Mad Max,
Like in like rags and stuff like that.
kinda.
Kinda.
It's like fashion. It's like weird Mad Max, but fashion.
but make it
EDM.
fashion. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
like
that's
it's
like an actual
EDM
thing.
scene.
Think of it EDM, but you're in the desert. So like how
That's
people
pretty
dress in
sick.
desert,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, but it's like EDM.
Everyone's just doing a shitload of drugs.
Yeah. In tents and RVs in the dirt, in the
Yeah.
middle of the fucking like where the fuck you take a shower?
Yeah, on some hippie shit.
Wait, that's kind of like when you go riding. Sorry, I just ruined it.
I mean, yeah, but you're only going
I
right.
know. I'm sorry. I
The
just
thing
ruined
is,
it.
you only go riding for like a couple hours. Right here is
What?
like it's like 3 day.
Yeah, it's like a 3 day
It's
thing.
long. Burning Man's 3 days. You go riding for fucking 3 days in a row.
2-3 days with yeah, you camp out and you
No.
just ride all day.
Okay, so I guess it's the same thing.
I guess.
Yeah, I
But
just
they're-
sucked
But
the
do you
fun
dress-
out of
but
it,
do
and
you
I know
dress-
because you
Do
laughed.
you dress in rags?
No.
You're like
She's
this,
like,
the
let's
whole
ride.
fucking-
She's like in Mad Max. They
Like it
put
was
the
like a-
silver shit in her
Yeah.
mouth. She's like,
Just badass.
that's why.
Oh, that was sick. When he's like, what is it? It's like witness.
Yeah,
That's what they
witness
would do.
me, and then they put that silver shit in their mouth.
Oh,
They're,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
tagging
yeah.
on each other and shit.
They'd be
Yeah.
like this, like Valhalla.
I
Valhalla.
love dude,
Fucking love
even
Valhalla.
the whole like how they look.
Yeah.
Even the tattoos, like how he has it's like a skull face, but it's like tattooed,
Yeah.
and then he has all the writing right here. all the scriptures and writing. That's
badass.
fucking badass. And how you have to be chosen. Like, you can't really just be one of them. How he gets chosen. He's the fucking weird one.
Yeah.
He's the one that like helps everyone. That's dope, dude. That's such a good movie. I feel like honestly the prequel is not gonna be as good as the fucking main one.
There's when
no
does
way.
this come out?
It's supposed to, I think 2023, I think.
Damn.
So we still got
How
ways.
have you guys not talked about like the best person that was in the movie?
Tom Hardy.
That's what
He
we're gonna
is
say.
my celebrity number one. Like,
Venom.
yeah,
No,
Tom Hardy.
Hardy's he's for sure one of my favorite actors.
Tom Hardy's a man.
He's
He's a man's man.
He's a man's man.
You already said there's a man's man.
Yeah, who
There
who
can't
is it?
be
Is it
too
Tom
many
Hardy
No.
and Chris
men.
Hemsworth?
Yeah.
Or,
Or is that his
No,
name?
she said
Calvin.
no,
Klein?
he's attractive. Did you say Henry Cavill?
You're gonna say
Calvin
Calvin Harris or something? Calvin Klein?
Calvin Harris? No, he's a man. He's beautiful. Same thing as like Ryan Reynolds, Brad Pitt, but no, like
Wait, so who's your hall pass?
oh, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy?
I've told you this. It's always been Tom Hardy.
It's the Hardy man?
Like legend.
Yeah.
Like
The Hardy
yeah,
Boys.
he can
That's
do
what I
a
was gonna say, the
lot.
Hardy Boys.
The Hardy Boys.
No,
He's beautiful.
Tom Hardy, yeah, he's a good actor, honestly. But why wouldn't they get him again? Why the fuck is this prequel? Why they have Chris Hemsworth? Who the fuck is he gonna play?
Oh wait, Tom
Well,
Hardy's not gonna be in this?
No.
What the fuck?
I like that.
Because Tom Hardy is only the
He's
character.
the after.
He's
Oh,
yeah.
he doesn't come in yet.
So they're giving
He
like the
didn't come in yet.
backstory for Furiosa.
they're
I
getting-
guess okay, it makes sense.
Nah, I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
That's exactly what
That's
I'm
basically
not
what
gonna
you
say
said.
it
That's
now.
basically what you said.
That's interesting.
But let's talk about another movie. This one I actually want your guys' like idea on. Okay, so they introduced Batgirl, and it's a movie. And I'll tell you this: it was already directed. It's done.
Oh,
The
wow.
movie's done,
Yeah.
and it took 90 million for them to make, and they just cut it off. They canceled it.
fuck?
They canceled it. They
Is this the
literally-
Batgirl from the most recent
It was
Yeah.
movie? Mm-hmm. Joker. Is
Oh
it
wait,
Joker?
no. I'm sorry. It's completely like
It's
she
a
was gonna
different
be someone
Batgirl.
completely new.
Oh,
I don't know why they do that. I'm not
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
lie.
like
It's
that
horrible.
It's DC. You know. DC.
Yeah. What do you think about that though? Like, why would you do that? You're already fucking DC's already like getting overtaken immensely by Marvel, and you're
And
putting
once-
out this movie,
yeah.
and you just cut it.
And you see DC about to rise, and they're like, "Oh, they're actually doing something." And they're like, "You know what? Nah." And they just
That's why
kill their momentum.
that's why everyone's scared about like every other movie coming out, like
Yeah.
Black Adam and Shazam, and they're like, dude, they could cut another one
They
because
did
these
it.
are all done. Batgirl was done. Batgirl's done.
They said they did it because for a tax write off, and then that's where like people were making fun of Warner Brothers. They're like, dang, like they're
Got
struggling.
broke, Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they did it.
Actors still get paid, right? Everyone still gets paid and shit.
You're supposed to. I mean,
You don't get I mean you
the
still get
revenue.
paid.
I'm
Yes,
pretty sure that
yeah.
90 million isn't just the movie; it's
Like
the actors to
Oh,
get
yeah.
them in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, there's no way they're just like, here's 90 million.
But there's nothing else they'll be getting after that because
yeah.
like they like.
Well, they cut
canceled
it now. No one knows when they're gonna fucking do it. Now everyone's making fun of her. Even the actors. Sorry, I don't know her name. Even the actors who did it, she like deleted it, and everyone started making fun of her because they started making fun of it because they're like, oh, this feels like a TV series that just no one wanted, but they made it a movie.
Damn, that's.
And I feel like that's why they like everyone's talking so much shit because
Yeah.
DC is just down bad right now.
Yeah, down
It sucks. It really fucking sucks. But I'm like, dude, that just makes you look so bad because now they're like, oh, they're gonna cut something else.
Yeah.
They're not doing the Marvel way, man. They're just fucking up now. Now I understand why Sam gets mad.
I'm still Team DC though.
Yeah.
But.
What's your favorite character? The hell?
My favorite DC character?
Yeah.
Growing up, they used to call me Robin.
Really?
What?
Yeah, but
Why? That's actually pretty cool.
because my brother, everyone knows like my brother's favorite superhero is Batman, so they just called me Robin. So he was, but wasn't really my thing.
Oh, so
I think it's really
you were
cute how you
forced
guys are
upon
really
it.
close.
Yeah, I was forced upon that. Yeah,
That's fucked up.
yeah, it's fucked up. I'm more of a
Serious?
Superman guy.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm as cliche as to say that. You did not just do that right now. Put it on your chest.
The Superman.
Be Superman.
I can't even do that. I'm dyslexic, so I can't.
Yeah, I think it's Superman or Joker. Actually, I like Jared Leto Joker. I'm not gonna lie.
Swear.
Yeah, I think it was cool.
I didn't think it was that great.
I don't like.
I like Joaquin Phoenix.
I don't like. I'm just dissociating.
I
I'm
like
just
Heath
disconnecting it
Ledger.
from the like the movie. I just think he looked cool. I was like, that's a cool guy, bro. Have you seen those, bro? Have you seen how many motherfuckers got that Joker tattoo?
The
Don't you
mouth.
think they
No.
fucking regret that shit now?
Yeah, it's the mouth.
I think I know one person personally who got that Joker tattoo.
And what does he say about it?
I have not heard from him.
Never seen his hand again.
I have not heard from
He
him.
went incognito. He's like,
He
I
went
cut ties with
incognito.
them.
Wears gloves now.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
But let's talk about another experience. So you had an experience, and I'd rather you just bring
Yeah,
it up
yeah.
because it's your life.
Let the
So
people know what
It's
let the
my
people,
life.
Let the people know how the fuck you got into this fucking.
I
You're
was
like, how did this happen?
Yeah, how did this happen?
It was random as
wanna-
hell.
Okay,
Yeah,
do you
so
guys
what
want to know
happened?
something? I never told you. I got questioned from like my family and I'm gonna throw them under the bus right now. So mind you, but when I first started the podcast, and it was when I came as a guest, right? And I told them, I'm like, you guys are great. You guys are killing it. I know a couple people that I have friends that live in LA and that I remember I always told you guys that I used to go to the independent theaters in LA and I never went to I never went to AMC. I never went to Edwards. I'd always go to like certain ones in LA. Eric.
Perdóname.
Yeah, and then hold on. And then I told them, I literally sent them all like the theaters. I'm like, hey, if you keep up with these theaters, they have like guest directors that literally come to these things. They just freaking liked it. Sam and Eric were like, sick.
Cool.
And I'm like, all right. I was like, you guys never. And then same thing with my family. They were like, how did you do that? And I was like, I told you guys. You guys just made it not a big thing. And so like, I know recently they had Guillermo del Toro, which he's the one who did.
What's it called? Scary Stories.
Oh yeah.
Scary
Oh, I
Stories to Tell
forgot
in the
about that one. Yeah. Like Hellboy.
Yeah.
He won the Oscar for Best Motion Pictures for Shape of Water, Pan's Labyrinth. And he went actually to one of those movie screenings where it's like they showed the movie and he did a Q&A right after.
That's badass.
Yeah.
What
And the
fuck?
thing is like it's the same price as the movie ticket. You don't pay more.
You know what I like? She didn't remind any of us. I love
What are
that.
you talking about? You guys had to see the movie. So that's why I was like, okay, I think they're busy. And it was completely last
I
minute.
could have seen it today in the morning.
Wait.
I could have seen Bullet Train today in the morning.
No, it wasn't Bullet Train. It was a different movie.
No, I know the one that she watched, but we could have gone.
Okay, what time did you go see the movie?
We saw it at 8.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, we could have gone. No, but continue.
I'm sorry.
How'd you get into that position?
I'm sorry. Okay, so point is, he's like, all right. So point is that I have so it's funny, I have my notifications on for mostly movie accounts and those accounts. And I missed the Guillermo del Toro because I don't remember what I had that I couldn't go to that specific one. And they posted that Jon Bernthal was going. And they're like, hey, like get tickets. He's coming for the screening at 7. So literally yesterday I bought tickets last minute.
That's sick.
And so I'm like, sick. So I invited 2 of my friends to come and we went. And they didn't, I know, stop. I literally was like, oh, they're busy. They're going to watch the movie. That's why I didn't. I'm so sorry. I just have to say I'm sorry.
It's crazy.
No, okay, next one.
Gaslighting you right
No,
now.
next one we'll all go. Like I already
That's
know.
cool. It's cool.
That's cool. I
No.
don't want to go no more. I don't wanna go no more.
No, and the thing is
I
that
see the vibe.
It was easy for you to buy seats that fast. It wasn't that good of a movie.
no,
I'm gonna be honest. If it was that
it's
easy
just,
for you to find 3 seats that fast, not a good
no,
movie.
they're independent. No, the
You're
thing
getting
is,
gaslighted right
the
now. It's okay,
accounts,
it's okay.
the accounts only have like 1,000, 2,000
Yeah,
followers,
yeah.
and that's the thing. Like in my head, I'm like, people overlook those accounts.
That's badass.
They overlook those theaters. I've never been like that. Like I'm just like, dude, I love your theater. I love what you like post. I love your work, and I follow all those little theaters. Like I'm telling you, they have like no followers, and those are those are the
So you're
theaters.
saying they don't got clout?
No,
So why would we?
Why are we
even
gonna
go?
fuck with them?
Yeah, we're gonna fuck with them
because
they got no clout.
No, because
outta
actors
here.
and directors,
Yeah.
they appreciate those people because
yeah,
they
for
don't
sure.
go just to see like because you know how people just go for like the hype.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like they go
money.
because they know these are people that actually appreciate movies.
Yeah.
Like when you go to, all right, I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, so like when you see obviously people that just go to the Edwards and AMC, it's like everyday people that like movies.
Poor people.
And then like
Those poor people.
no,
Peasants.
no, you know the
She's
movie
top G.
tickets. No, the movie tickets are sometimes less expensive than AMC and Edwards,
Yeah.
and they're just like affordable, and they're not going to like, oh yeah, like
So they're
they
going for the movie.
They're going for the movie. And that's why, and it was an independent film. Like you cannot see the movie Sharp Stick like at a regular AMC. Like I mean, it'll probably show like in one,
Like time.
yeah. And that's kind of a bummer. But in LA, they appreciate it so much, and that's what I love, and that's why I've told you guys. You guys are like, yeah, and I'm like, okay. So basically, I went, but next time I'll invite all of us so we can all go. So we watched the movie Sharp Stick. It was wild. My friends were like, Darlene, they were like, this is what you fucking watch? This is like the indie film? And I was like, dude, they're weird. And then like, I was telling my friends, they were like, dude, there's a bunch of fucking sex in this. Like, what is going on? It was crazy.
What movies is it called again?
You didn't. She didn't invite. This is what I hate, man.
No, okay,
Those are all the good things.
No. Next time I'll literally like tell all of you guys like, hey, like let's all get tickets to go. It's open seating, so you just go.
So
And
there's a lot of sex.
yeah, in the movie, and it's like kind of like a real life situation. I actually really liked it. I got a really good advice from like a porn star in the movie. So I don't know.
Oh, like in the movie.
In the movie.
Oh, I thought you meant a porn star
At the movie.
Oh no! Like in the movie, there's a porn star, and I
You
was
could
just
do
like,
that.
I was like, wow, I'm really getting advice from this, and I'm taking it home. And my friends
What was
too.
the advice for all the fans out there?
It was just like saying like,
It was like the grass is always
wait,
greener on the
okay,
other side.
never mind. That sounds
So
kind of weird.
stupid.
That sounded really weird that I said that. No, I don't mean.
Yeah, I was.
That sounded so bad. I just I let that sink in. No,
You can take whatever.
No. He was giving it.
Whoa.
His name was Vance in the movie. He was
Yeah.
giving advice as to like do what makes you you and what makes you happy. Like don't try to give off what anyone else thinks or be anybody else or just be you. I know that's kind of weird.
That was
but
very broad.
that's
That was
I don't want to get into detail.
I should
but
be a porn
that's
star
cool.
then.
yeah. I was not talking about
So that guy was in that movie.
Jon Bernthal.
Jon
Yeah,
Bernthal?
he was there.
What was his role?
He was actually
The one having sex.
so basically I'm gonna give like a little breakdown. So there's
Yeah.
this kind of like naive kind of like girl. She was 26 years old, but she acts really like timid and shy. She was a virgin, and then she ends up falling in love with like the guy. She works with like a boy that has Down syndrome, and like she's like his babysitter, and she ended up like falling for the dad, which was Jon Bernthal. And he was like a stay-at-home dad that was like a bum and would like jam out to music and make like pancake rockets or rocket pancakes. And then she ends up being like I want to have sex with you. And he's like, what? And then they end up having like this weird relationship. And like he ends up just like completely like they end up finding out that he basically slept with a bunch of girls. And then the wife always took him back.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
Top
that's...
G.
Top
That was
G
a crazy
shit.
movie. And yeah, and so basically he went and he spoke about it and people were asking him questions. And the thing is that when I had gone, because they made you raise your hand and I didn't get picked. So I was like, I still have a question I want to ask him. So then I stayed and my friends were like, are we going to go? And I was like, we're not going. We're going to take a picture with him. And they were like, really? And I was like, yeah. And they thought it was weird. I was like, no, we're going to do this. And they ended up taking a picture with him too. And so I asked him. I was just like, I didn't ask him actually. I just didn't even think he would say anything. I was like, I just need you to know that you were like my favorite character in Fury. Oh my gosh. So his like, he has this like, he's like, yeah. And he looks at you in the eye. And I'm not one to get nervous. Like I have really good eye contact. But like, he was just like looking at me and I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, I just need you to know you're my favorite in Fury. I think you're a great actor. And then I was like, I'm so sorry. I know you have to take pictures with other people. He's like, no, you're good. Keep going. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're being so hot right now. And then he was being so like,
Take me.
like manly. Like I just don't, I don't know. And just like,
How?
I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. But I guess like he ended up like, I was telling him, I was like, oh, like I told him, I was like, it would have been like really cool to see you like in the MCU as like Punisher, like you're sick. And then he looked at me, he's like, we'll see about that.
Oh.
And I was like, what?
He's supposed to.
Yeah, I know. But like the thing is that like, I guess a lot of people, they weren't sure whether he was going to be in it or not. So like when he confirmed and like was just telling me, he's like, oh, we'll see about that. And I was like, what? And then like, that's when he just like smiled at me. And then my best friends, they took pictures with him.
Did y'all make out with him?
No.
Did you ask him to be on the show?
I didn't.
You asked all the wrong questions.
Asking all the wrong questions.
You know
No.
Saul Gomez?
I know that guy. What's his
Actually,
podcast?
yeah.
No,
Damn.
I
You
didn't.
could have been like, hey, we have a small podcast that we do, and we want to know that we care about you. And he would be like, hey, just hit me up whenever.
That's pretty cool though.
No, he's actually.
We'll
He's
tease
like,
we'll tease it as the clickbait for the title for this episode will be called
Darlene.
well no, what's his name? Jon Bernthal
Jon Bernthal.
as Punisher confirmed.
NMs, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Mhm.
so who's the most famous person you've met
Most
in the
famous
movie industry, I guess?
person in the movie industry? Famous most
Even in the film industry, because you've done films, you've fucking been around.
fuck, I have been around, been tossed around
Yeah. You've been passed around like a bottle.
like a little doll.
Besides like super ego.
Really gotta think. The most famous person on my phone, I can answer that question. Snow the Product and Cap G, but they're not movie stars. They're music artists.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
I met. Would you do MGK? He's done some acting.
You've met Machine Gun Kelly?
Yeah, he's my friend's his producer.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think that's it. I just know more music artists. I don't really know any. The most famous person. Oh, actually, my acting teacher, he was on Shameless, so I thought that was cool.
Hey, that is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's sick as hell. What
That's
about
really
you?
cool.
What was you, Natalie Portman?
Oh yeah, aren't you guys like homies?
Yeah, aren't you guys like best friends or some shit?
No, I think actually talking to, I mean, it was probably him. I've seen Ariana Grande like twice at Disneyland.
I saw
Yeah.
Drake
How the
Bell
fuck you
at
get that
Disneyland.
lucky?
I don't know. And then I've seen, what's his name? Oh my gosh, I should not say that. I just forgot. I genuinely forgot. Kobe Bryant. Yeah, see, that's where I just felt bad.
Someone I don't
No.
Some random basketball.
some
No,
rando basketball
no,
player.
I know. That's why I was like, who? And I was like, oh, the moment I remembered Kobe Bryant, he was like getting onto Space Mountain, and I remember he had to get off because people were going crazy.
I bet.
Like he had to go off and
So you
exit.
couldn't even get on the ride.
Mm-mm.
That sucks.
Yeah, because
Usually
people
they-
were trying to like jump over the ledge to go like take pictures. Yeah, people get crazy.
That shit
Yeah.
took off and they're just holding on to the bag, bro. Just
Like, Kobe,
Oh wait, never mind. I forgot. I met Alex Wolf when
Oh,
I
from
went
Naked
to the
Brothers
theaters.
Band.
that's the most really.
Wait, why?
he's
I
Natalie
talked to him.
Portman's way than
No,
Alex
but
Wolf.
I didn't talk to
Wait,
her.
She met Alex.
She makes. I know.
And wait, I spoke to him. He was asking me how I thought about
I'm
the
pretty
movie
sure John-
Everything and Everywhere All at Once. Like he spoke to me, and I'm like, oh.
but I'm pretty sure Jon Bernthal's way.
Jon Bernthal's way bigger. He's probably the biggest one. Yeah.
For me, it's all music artists. I guess Halsey. Forgot about her.
You
Sa-
met Halsey?
Bro,
Same-
that's the biggest. That's the only one that I'm like, okay, I know for sure who
Same
she
day I
is.
met MGK.
Oh.
You don't know who Machine Gun Kelly is? Stadium Megan
No,
Box?
I do know who that is. I just don't really. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know who the fuck I
She
met.
complimented my jacket. She was like,
I've only
where'd you get
met-
the jacket from? I was like, Forever 21. And she probably didn't know what the fuck that was. She was like,
You did not
she's
just
like, what are
say
you
that.
doing here?
Dollar Tree ass?
Yeah, you
Fuck out of here. This is VIP.
I like that you're honest about it and you're not kind of creepy and like
Yeah.
you would make something up.
Gucci.
How much
I
your
like how
fit
you said
cost? How much is that
Gucci.
fit?
How much does that fit?
$10 Forever 21, $20 pants.
Yeah.
I don't even know who I've met. That's fucking hard for me too. I haven't met a lot of people. I've only met music people. That's it. I've never really met.
Yeah, I've seen Michael Keegan Key. That was fucking amazing.
Michael who?
Really?
Michael Keegan Key.
Michael.
Key and Peele?
From Key and Peele.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's crazy.
The tall.
He was
I thought you were trying to say Michael Keaton. I was like,
No,
you've met Michael Keaton.
Nah.
That's actually pretty cool.
I remember my first extra, working as an extra, my first gig. He was there. She was
Not
badass.
bad.
You've done like a job as an extra.
I did many jobs.
Huh.
I probably did like a
Wow.
shitload of extra work.
He's in a bunch of movies. You never
Yeah,
seen
I'm in a
him?
bunch of movies.
It's like the back of his
I
head.
have-
Beverly Hills
you know, I
Chihuahua?
have an IMDb page.
No, you don't.
I swear, and I'm on famous birthdays.
No, you're not.
I feel like that makes sense because now that you are pretty big. So
that's actually pretty
makes
cool.
sense.
So
IMDb,
he's like, let me
show you. It's gonna say Beverly Hills Chihuahua background walker and shit. Saul Gomez. What about IMDb?
Oh shoot, so
IMDb.
Don't you have to fucking put? You have to send in your picture when they hit you up for that, don't
Yeah.
you? You see, put that one.
Saul V Gomez IMDb.
That's actually really
It's
cool.
gonna say right
so.
there, like Amazing Spider-Man 2, like Zendaya.
It's only one work I have, but they made me a page.
I want to see.
There's nothing else on there. But I was like, cool, I got an IMDb page.
for your story time.
That's actually really cool.
You know, we out here. Got my credits
We
up.
big now, yeah. We out big out
That's
here.
cool.
Got my credits up.
But yeah, honestly, I feel like we talked about a good amount of stuff. I mean, that's everything
hit.
for now that's happening that I've seen.
Any last things? What does it mean when a girl sends you a movie, like to watch?
A recommendation?
Yeah, she's
Oh.
like, watch this. What does that mean?
That means that there's something in the movie that's probably about you that she liked.
That is not true.
Then what would you
What do you
mean?
think?
I think it's just different. I think it just depends on the person. Like, I mean, I'll recommend a movie.
Randomly.
No, okay.
Okay, exactly.
See, I'm really just saying, I'm going to just, okay.
You're just not like other girls.
No.
That's the thing.
No. I feel like
Different.
I'm going to expose the reason why I send movies
Expose
sometimes.
yourself.
Okay, then do it.
Yeah.
You're not exposing yourself.
I'm
Wait, is
not.
it yourself or is it like
Myself.
broad?
The reason why I do it.
Why do you do it?
Let the people
Okay,
know?
when I send movies to a guy, all right, I'm like, hey, watch this movie. If he takes the time to watch it, I'm like, all right, you're cool for that. That's one. And then two, I'm like, yeah, I love that. Because I mean, if they're just like, oh, sick, I've never seen it, but they don't watch it, I'm just like, oh. I'm like, okay.
Not
like-
interested in what I like.
Yeah. And so I think I'm already like, But then like if they watch it and I ask, like, so what did you take from that? And then they say like a certain thing, I'm just like, oh, all right, so that's how you think and that's how your brain works.
That's
And-
really fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
Wait, no, not really. I mean, I'm just like, I don't know, like the most recent movie I recommended to a guy was The Worst Person in the World.
You thought he was the worst person in the world?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to see what he felt.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got recommended. This girl told me to watch The Hating Game. Fucking hated that shit, bro.
What is it about?
Hate.
It's about, so it's 3 characters
Yeah.
in an office. It's the girl, the jerk, the nice guy. The nice guy likes the girl.
The jerk gets that girl.
The jerk, but she spends all her attention on the jerk because he's being a jerk. And the nice guy's trying to get at her. But then because this jerk guy has all her attention, she starts falling for the jerk. And then so at the end, I was like, oh, it's probably like a nice guy's finish last.
But
I
no.
mean, nice guys win at the end, right? Nah, he didn't win at the end. The jerk does one mean thing. I mean, the jerk does one nice thing. And the girl's like, maybe you're the nice guy after all. I was like, the fuck? I was like, why'd you send me this shit?
She thinks you're the jerk.
No, I think she thinks I'm the
Whoa,
nice guy.
That's
That's
weird.
fucked. That's how I think if someone sends you something like that, like, hey, watch this, or even like
500 Days of Summer. She also told me to watch that movie. I was like, why are you sending me this shit? Don't,
Okay,
send,
you
don't
know
tell me
what?
to watch this.
No, maybe those are hints. Okay, like I didn't break it down.
That's what I meant. They're hints about something.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, mine wasn't a hint. Mine was just like he told me what he was going through, and I was like, all right,
So you should watch this.
so you should watch this. But it's not like I want to see what you think if I send you like I don't think I've ever sent a guy a love movie or a romance movie except one.
I
And
just
it
sent
was the
Shrek.
movie Flip.
Flip. Never
Flip.
seen it.
Flip.
You've seen it?
Nah.
It's a cute one.
Just
Oh
send
my-
everyone Shrek. Hey, watch this instead.
Yeah, but 500 Days of Summer really triggered me.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
That
You
one
told me.
pissed me the fuck off.
That
All right, who's in the wrong?
Who's in the wrong?
from your perspective.
I think. Okay, so I'm getting it confused with Dear John, but 500 Days of Summer is when the guy asks her out, right? And she's like, no, I don't want anything. And then she gets married like 3 months
Yeah,
later.
he finds out she gets married.
Yeah.
It's- I'm gonna be really far fetched with how I say it, but it's in the sense of like I think that she just liked the attention she was getting from the guy,
yeah.
and then she found it's like when someone says I'm not ready to date, and then a week later they're dating someone. It's because
Yeah.
they didn't want to date you.
Yeah,
They're not
they-
ready to date you.
They didn't want to be lonely.
Yeah, they like the attention you're giving, but they don't want to date
Yeah,
you.
so they're just like, let me just entertain it so I can just have someone to
Yeah,
talk to at
exactly.
night when
You're
I'm bored.
basically entertainment, which is
Yeah.
really fucked to say, but it's true.
Oh
That's what-
my
that's what happened.
I
gosh.
hate when they do that. It's like I'm not ready to
that shit.
date.
Yeah, but
okay,
But let me pretend like we're dating,
yeah.
but without the actual title, and
like,
then I can do whatever.
I
the
like
fuck
that you
want.
hold my hand and we make out, but I'm not ready to
Yeah,
date.
call me
Are you
baby,
stabbing
Yeah.
me?
No.
I
Why
know.
you do that?
No.
No, wait. So
No.
why are you?
Yeah,
saying
why
Oh
was
that?
that?
no.
We get into that. Let's get
Yeah,
into
you
that.
projecting right now?
You projecting? No, we're just
No.
saying that
Yeah.
that's literally the portrayed
Yeah.
what I thought about it.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up to
Same.
say, but it is
Yeah.
true. Like,
It is. Yeah, that's what happened.
how do you get
No,
married?
I never said that I've done that.
No, we never said you did.
You never did.
Oh,
Why
I'm
you
just
think
gonna
we did?
stop talking.
Why do you
No.
think that we did?
No.
I didn't think. I said
What did
that.
it trigger?
But what did you
Did
portray
it
it as
trigger a
then?
past?
From a girl's point of view. Say from a you're trying to from a girl's point of view. What did you think of it then?
What did I think of it?
Who was in the wrong?
Yeah.
All right, if you asked me this a year ago, I would have probably been like, he was in the wrong because she said it from the beginning, like, I don't want anything serious and blah, 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 blah. But if you ask me now, like right now,
Yeah.
I'm like, screw Summer. She's a jerk.
Yeah.
She freaking like
Fuck
she
you,
was
Summer.
like she was playing house.
Yeah.
You know, like oh like let's do this
just
and
like
this.
House and IKEA.
Yeah.
They're basically married.
Yeah, and that's why. And then in like,
Yeah, if you
and
go
then
to IKEA, you're
it
married.
naturally happens. You do end up getting feelings for the person and stuff like that. But then she never said like, oh, I do see myself with you and blah 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 blah. So I'm like, oh, okay, but.
So do you guys actually do take like stuff into consideration when it comes to like romance movies? Do you guys like think like fuck like that's fucked up, or you think like that's never gonna happen to me, or you know?
Oh no, I get triggered watching romance movies
I don't.
Because it happened or it
because
can
it has
happen.
happened. I'm like, fuck this movie.
Fuck this movie.
Fucking 1% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Dude, you're the reason why it's 52%.
Yeah.
Dude, I know romance movies are so sad.
I don't get sad with romance movies, and my family thinks I'm like a robot for that.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I don't.
I really do get that thing where if I see someone cry, I want to cry.
Yeah.
I really do get that thing.
Oh, I don't.
I get that with dog movies. I don't watch dog movies. Because
Marley? Marley
I've
and
never
Me?
seen Marley and Me.
Fucking saddest
I
movie.
never
dude.
watched that movie.
Saddest
Do you have
movie.
HBO Max?
Yeah.
You should watch The Help.
The Help? Does it have dogs?
No,
It's about a woman who leaves the guy.
no.
She says, fuck him.
Watch
And then
it.
go to IKEA again.
Watch The Help.
If you go to IKEA
scared.
with someone, you're fucking
No,
married.
it's a drama. It's like it's a really good one. That I watched it recently and I cried.
All right, so what's the best romance movie you've seen that you would recommend to anyone?
Ooh.
Because you're very...
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Shut the fuck up. Fast and the Furious, Unrealistic Family that I love it for my fucking life.
My favorite romance?
Yeah, like the one you would recommend. Like they said, I want to watch a romance movie. Watch this one. One I think is pretty cool is 50 First Dates. That's a fucking cool idea.
That's a rom-com. Okay, I can do
Yeah, I
that.
fuck with rom-coms.
Yeah,
it's
that's a
rom-com.
good one. I
But
thought
it's still romance because you still fall in love with her
Yeah.
over and over and over again, you know?
I guess I don't know. That's a hard
I don't know,
one.
like
I
The
really
Notebook,
I
I don't
like a
know.
lot of them. I think
The Notebook.
all right, you don't want to know what I think of I think The Notebook is a perfect definition of toxic, but girls love it for some weird reason.
The Notebook is the one where he like it's like a old couple at the end and they're talking
Yeah.
about the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that movie too, bro.
And I
all
hate.
these love
Okay, you know
movies.
what? There you go. Never mind. I forgot. I don't like romance movies, especially when there's always. I feel so much for people, and I always feel for that one person that's always left heartbroken in the end, but everyone forgets about it
Forrest Gump.
because everybody was going
Forrest
for
Gump?
the other
Forrest Gump.
person, like Forrest Gump.
His girl becomes a hippie, then she becomes a stripper, then she fucking fucks everyone else, and then
No,
that kid is hers. That's
No,
what it
I
says.
mean like The Notebook. Like he was such a nice guy, and she ended up leaving him. And then like it's always like that in every movie. They leave sometimes like a great guy, but it's like oh, but they were never meant to be together. So oh my gosh, they're so cute, and I think that's so messed up.
Real life situations.
Yeah.
So
That's
is it
why I'm
fucked
like-
up or is it just realistic?
Are they just prepping us for our future?
This is just I don't know.
Too many questions.
Yeah, I think I'm like I don't know if I can talk.
We're like trauma dumping on you.
Yeah. No, we're just extracting information because you're a girl, so of course we want your information.
So let us
on
know
a
why do
bunch
they
of
break our
this.
hearts?
Yeah.
Oh, why do
why
you-
do the girls do this? Like perks of being a wallflower. It's fucked up.
That's a good one. Perks of Being a Wallflower actually made me end my 3-4 year relationship.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
I really just took a fucking long shot just saying that movie, and I found out
I think
this.
something deep.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, it was my longest
Why?
relationship. And I'm not going to go into detail, but it was the one part. I remember I was folding clothes. I was all sad. And I wasn't sad, actually. I was just like thinking. And then it says, he's like, why do we let the people we love get
Hurt.
mistreated or hurt?
Yeah, get hurt.
And then he's, Paul Rudd says, we accept the love we think we deserve. And I was like,
Oh.
Damn.
and then I was like, you know
remember
what? I was
that.
like, yeah, I don't deserve this. And then I just ended
He's
up.
talking to the teacher.
And my
huh?
closest friends know this, so they always make it a joke. They're like, "Hey, Perks of Being a Wallflower," like it's like a joke. So I always watch that movie when I'm sad because I'm like, "Pick yourself
It
up."
picks your-
Yeah,
Damn, that's dope.
The best
it
part is
took
like,
it took a movie
the
for me to end
craziest
my
realize your
longest.
worth.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
See, that's
you
why we
were.
love movies. And that's why we
They open your eyes.
we
We
they
made
open our
a-
eyes and hearts. And yeah.
Yeah, honestly, the one thing that really was crazy when he's like kissed the cutest person in the room, and he kisses her and not his girlfriend. Fucking crazy.
What? This person from Wildflower?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he's
on
like-
HBO
he's like-
Max.
I'm gonna watch that
They
today.
play like truth or dare or some shit.
I want to get hurt.
No, yeah, she's like, I dare you to kiss. I dare you to kiss the prettiest girl in the room. Because he kisses girl, dude.
What the fuck?
It's because the kid has like.
You have to see. No.
I'll watch it.
Just watch it. Just watch it.
Literally right after
I'm sorry.
this.
It's.
I'll watch it right after this. Right after we.
It's actually really fucking good. It's
Yeah?
such a good movie. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Alright, then.
But I'm pretty sure. All right, now we've extracted enough information from Darlene, and you know she told us, some stuff about what we should worry about when people send us movies. But yeah, honestly, let us know. Yeah.
Yeah. What should we watch?
What should we watch? What's your guys' favorite rom-coms? What's your guys? What do you guys think about movies? What are they trying to leave? What do you think when a girl sends you a movie?
Yeah,
Please let us know.
Sometimes it's just for fun, but okay. Sorry.
Deeper meanings.
Nah, it's
Everything
not
a
that
girl
easy.
does has a deeper meaning.
Yeah.
That.
It's
Alright.
never that easy, okay?
never that
With the
easy.
girls, it's never
Girls are
that easy.
complicated.
But yeah, honestly, let us know in the comments. And then again, we're your hosts. My name's Erick Tarazon.
My name's Darlene Pacheco.
My name is Saul Gomez.
And then where can we find you guys?
You guys can find me all over social media at Saul V Gomez.
I'm at Darlene Pacheco on Instagram.
And I'm It's Tarzan. And you can find Saul everywhere. You can find him on I.E In Friends as well.
I'm at the corner.
Yeah. He's the fucking host of everything. I Am Besties, I Am Foodies.
I'm about to,
Catch him on basically fucking everything.
about to start OnlyFans, all that.
Catch him on OnlyFans. Catch him on Hinge. But yeah,
Grinder.
thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Nice.